Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ela-Marie, and today we've decided to do an outing discussion, and I have with me here my wonderful guys. They've been on the channel before. We have Aram here, we have Sela, and then we have Bright. Today it's gonna be a very interesting topic because we're going to talk about whether or not you should pursue a lady when she's dating. I've had some people say that, oh, it's not a problem. I know a personal friend who pursued and is married. So I want to know with these guys what exactly they think about it.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
My first thought is why all the women in the world finished. I mean, if the women in the world are not finished, why are you so bent on one person that you want to pursue the person? After all, the person is in a relationship, right? Personally, yeah, I don't know. It will be difficult for me to pursue somebody who is already in a relationship. I feel that the person is already committed.
But what if you feel like this person is for you, or you get that home spiritual feeling?
For me, what I know is that there's no one person for you. For me, yes. So definitely there are so many different people that I can choose who are good for me.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I wouldn't force my way to pursue somebody who's already in a relationship. So for me, that's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear the four. Sela, how about you?
Oh, it's normal to go after a lady who is in a relationship. Someone is someone's ex. So how does the lady become someone's ex if you don't go after her? But I don't mind going after a lady who is in a relationship because they are not married, and that means she is still available on the market.
She belongs to the government of...
Yes, we can activate the release clause anytime.
Hey, release clause.
The release clause.
Hey.
So it depends whether money, affection, attention. It depends on how you are going to activate that release clause. So if she's not interested, no matter what you do, you won't be successful. But she being in a relationship does not stop you from going after her because she is still not married.
Okay, so if the guy is serious, the guy should marry her.
Yes.
Okay. I'll come back to you. I have a question I want to ask you. Okay, so Bright, what about you? What do you think?
To me, it's a no.
Why?
Because she already belongs to someone. And
They're not married.
You move from one stage to the other. And they've already started dating, right? So why would I go in and then bring a form of confusion between the lady and then the guy? I wouldn't want that. If someone does that to me, I wouldn't like it. So I wouldn't want to do it to someone else too.
But somebody might say that, okay, I don't think her guy is serious. You know, there are some guys you can clearly see that maybe she's your friend and then her guy is not serious. Yeah. And you look at it, will you watch her get to that point where...
Okay, this is it. Probably if truly speaking, she doesn't like the guy she's currently going out with, right? At a point in time, I'm sure probably she'll break up with the guy, right?
Yeah.
And then you being on standby somewhere, though you made her you made your proposal known to her, but she turned you down. She might come back and then give it a try and see if this particular one can take her somewhere.
So you'll be on standby, basically.
Something like that, but I wouldn't force myself. If I get another one, I'll go in for that one.
Yeah. Interesting.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
How
sure.
do you be on standby?
Like still being the person's friend.
Being the person's friend.
Yeah. So not necessarily forcing your way to, you know that the person is in a relationship.
Yes.
But then you are not, you know, sometimes when people are in a relationship, another guy might be making strong advances, even though he knows that the person is in a relationship. But what Bright is saying is that, and which I agree to, is that you know the person is in a relationship, but you are not pushing. You are just waiting for rain and waiting. Like, naturally.
Elimination by natural tactics.
So you are there as an enemy of progress for their relationship. Oh!
You know,
in a game of football, you've both played 90 minutes, you've gone into extra time, and then now you're going to play penalties, right?
Yes.
If you are God, both teams are playing. One is praying that the other one should lose. You're also
Yeah.
praying that
The other one
you
should
want to
lose.
win, so the other should also lose. Who do you listen to?
The point is, if it was being done to you, would you be happy? Because I feel that when you're in a relationship, unless of course you are not serious about the lady. That's why Bright was saying that fine, if we've seen that the guy the person is going out with is not really serious, then you can be like a standby person
Okay.
in hopes that they will break up. But then if you realize that they are very serious and it's so clear that they are very serious, then what's the point trying to force your way into such a relationship? Then you are like a devil or an enemy to that relationship. Me, that's how I see it.
Of course.
Okay, so yeah.
It's not like I'm forcing my way into that relationship. I'm just giving her reasons why
She should take you.
yes, instead of so the guy, the current boyfriend or fiance or whatever, have to prove to her that okay, I'm the one you should choose. You get it? Because till you get married, you are all on free transfer. We are in what? A free market economy. Anyone can come.
So Barcelona,
So if you are interested in the lady, you just make sure like you do the needful, either engagement or, but without those things, she's still available. So people break up a few days, even few hours before their wedding. So what about that?
Well, the thing about it is that me personally, I feel like I think ladies, we think differently. I would personally not like it, but then sometimes we don't necessarily see what's good for us right in front of us. You understand?
Yeah.
As ladies, because we're more emotionally inclined and everything. So sometimes you're just clouded by a lot of things. But I've seen my friend. Let me just use my friend. They've been married for probably like almost 10 years. And he told me that he did pursue his wife even though she was in a relationship. And you should hear him talk about it. And how, well, she was not married. And he really believed that she was the one for him. And they are having a good marriage. I have looked at their marriage. They are an inspiration to me. So it kind of like makes me wonder, like, is it a bad idea? Is it a
So
good
what about
idea?
the other guy?
What was the state of that previous relationship? How was it like?
That's, I'm not in her shoes, so I
Exactly.
don't necessarily know.
For me, I feel that if that relationship was a strong one, that both of them were really into that relationship, then it will be very difficult for a third party to come and
Infiltrate.
break. Yes, that's what I feel. I don't know, but
But
that's what I
relationships
think.
have problems.
Every relationship has a problem. Yes,
There's no perfect one.
there's no perfect one, of course, but then in the end, it's two people coming together, and everybody has the level of commitment. Now, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and we have this level of commitment, knowing that we are leading it to marriage, okay, then personally, I feel that it will be very difficult for an external person to come and break that relationship, because we know that we have this where we are going to, we have this target that we are going towards to. So, in what Selah is saying, yes, when somebody wants to pursue and get into such a relationship, it will be so difficult. So for me, if I see such a relationship that is so perfectly knit together, even though one or two problems here and there, why would I want to even pursue that kind of person?
We want to hear what you guys have to say. Please let me know. What do you think about it? Especially the guys, because today we are actually looking at it from a guy's point of view. Will you pursue a lady if you know that she's in a relationship? Is it wrong? Is it right? Ladies, you can also say it, but I think I'll have a ladies version. I feel like it's the same thing. Like you're friends with the lady, hoping that her relationship
Yes.
will end. It's the same thing as really pursuing the lady, or it's not, because in the end both of you are really enemies of progress.
for your turn. So what are
Yes,
you?
we are both enemies of
standby, you are
progress
just
to
waiting.
the other guys.
just waiting,
I
right?
mean,
Like the pursuance that we are talking about, that one you are, from what I
Actively.
understand, you are actively pushing. It's like you are breaking walls. But being on the standby, it's like you're a substitute player. You're just waiting to be the coach to take somebody out, and then when you enter the pitch, you make sure that you score the goal.
so you're breaking walls spiritually.
Maybe you take
See,
We should take note whether you are successful depends on the level of commitment of the individuals in the relationship. So me chasing a lady in a relationship does not mean I'll be successful.
Yes.
It all depends on the level of commitment.
Exactly.
So if I go and I'm successful, that means there was something wrong. So I don't see the reason why you say because of that I shouldn't try.
That's a very good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, because if he tries, I feel like there's nothing wrong with trying, letting your intentions know. For me, if you're my very good friend and you try, it might affect our relationship. Especially if I'm in a committed relationship with somebody, and then I know that you're my friend, and then all of a sudden you're making advances. I will stay away from you, especially if I know that.
Yeah.
So it would take, you can't be on standby if I have stayed away from you. So it's either you are pushing or you are out.
So that person becomes your enemy?
No, you don't become my enemy.
I
but
cannot bounce that person just like that.
Let's be honest. How, in committed relationships, I will have to tell my partner that, hey, there's this guy who is pursuing me. Obviously, your partner is gonna tell you that stay away, or
of course.
he's gonna feel very uncomfortable. So you yourself will have to stay away. So it's either the guy is pushing or he's out.
So okay.
So what you are out.
let me ask
No,
this.
but you see, being on the standby, you are not pushing. Actually, is literally saying you are on the surface. It looks like you are out, but you're not actually out.
So how will you make the lady know? Because ladies, if you don't also
that's why I'm saying that you're a
know,
substitute player. You are waiting. Once there's the signal that Charlie they've
Before
ended
you
everything.
get that signal, someone else is already
Somebody
there.
else is there.
Yes.
Of course, for ladies, that's what you are saying. That
Distracted.
even exactly. people are pushing. Okay, even married people pursue them. How much more single ladies?
Single.
Yes.
Thank you for using that. Single ladies.
Yes.
Single. So you get married when you are
She
feeling
belongs
from.
to the old nation,
legally you
right?
are single.
You are
right?
single.
Legally you are single.
You are
I'm not
available. You
disputing
are
that one.
available to the masses.
I'm not disputing
To
that
the
one.
masses. Anyway, so this is what we think about it. Please let us know what you also think in the comment section. Till another day, we say bye.
Okay.
And you,
What do you want to try?
wouldn't him there, no, right?